Everybody, it's your friend Jason Pound here answering the top questions home buyers are asking in today's real estate market. And the question we're tackling is today, why are my property taxes what they are? And the quick, easy answer is because that's how the world works. As normal, let me over-explain. First of all, realize you can file for a homestead exemption in most counties of Oklahoma. If you are a veteran, you might qualify for special treatment come tax time. And if you are a senior, you can do what we colloquially call freeze your tax rate. Most senior citizens are on what is called a fixed budget. Actually, I'm on a fixed budget myself. My budget is fixed for the year. I don't get to change it, but seniors, when they retire, their income typically does not go up over the long term, and they need a way to fix the cost for property ownership, and the county allows you to lock in your tax rate until ownership changes to a new entity. So that is one way for seniors to deal with it. Philosophically, why is the answer because? Well, philosophically, our society runs off of a fiat currency system, and everybody who studies currencies know that fiat currency systems tend to overproduce cash, which causes a devaluation of the currency, which means over the long run, goods and services continually get more and more expensive. So that's the because. But let's get into what your tax dollars are actually used for. Real quickly, the uses of your tax dollars. Your property taxes fund the schools, they fund the road systems, they fund the fire and police, they fund libraries, and they fund local services. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in a society where our schools are not funded, where we don't pull together our resources and try to educate our children. I don't want to live in a society where our roads are not maintained. That has become part of the culture that I appreciate, and I'm willing to pay for it. Fire and police departments, check, we want those. Libraries, check, we want those. And local services for seniors and charities and things of that sort, we definitely want those. So I have no problem paying my fair share of taxes as long as they're properly being used. Which leads to the next question is, what causes taxes to go up and down and all around? The main drivers of taxes when you are a property owner, first of all, is market appreciation. We have what is called a county tax assessor, and they go around and they assess the value of your property. Very, very rarely do they assess the market value of the property accurately, because if they truly charged you taxes on what you could sell your house for, what your house would appraise for, we would all get our pitchforks and torches and go downtown and have a little chat with them. So instead, they use their own version of market value. However, because we're in a fiat currency system, over time, real estate values continue to go up. Therefore, the market appreciation that they're using, the calculation they're using, continues to go up over time as well. Next, neighborhood sales. County tax assessors are quite aware that they are undervaluing the properties for the purposes of tax collection, but they don't want to stay too far from reality, so they are constantly watching sales to see if some neighborhoods are becoming more expensive than others. And as you drive around, you notice that nicer neighborhoods tend to get nicer treatment from the county because they provide more funds to the fire department, more funds to the police department, more funds to the road construction crews. So therefore, they receive more services. Now, the goal of many politicians and county representatives is to keep it as fair as possible. But I think if we look in the mirror and we're paying 90% of the taxes, we expect to receive 90% of the benefit if we're just keeping it real. So neighborhood sales tend to have a lot to do with your tax rate. Next one, new construction nearby. Whenever you are building new construction, most of those neighborhood developments are not gated communities. In Oklahoma City, generally the tradition is if you're in a gated community, you're going to take care of your own roads through the HOA. But if you don't put a gate up and you allow public access to your neighborhood, then you are going to be a part of the county or the city road system, and your property taxes are going to go to fund that. So as new construction developments are going in nearby, Keep in mind that the builders have been paying a reduced tax amount. And when buyers purchase that property, it's going to take another tax cycle for the county to catch up and start charging the proper amount of taxes. So they have paid a lot for some new roads, but they have not received taxes for that yet. So a lot of times when you see new construction go in nearby, you'll see your tax bill go up a little bit. And this is one of the reasons that you might actually see your taxes go down every once in a while. It's very rare, but I have seen neighborhoods where taxes go down. And typically there is a new build in the area that recently started adding to the tax resources, and the county tax assessor went in and adjusted the tax rates for the nearby locals who basically sort of funded that development with their tax dollars. Finally, voter-approved bonds and voter-approved school funding measures. If you have lots of schools in your area, they have to be maintained. Programs have to be funded, and those are going to come out of the pockets of property owners. So now you know why your taxes are what they are. Because of, if you want to do some research, fiat currency systems. That is basically what causes things to go up over the long run. You've learned how you can reduce or avoid taxes. You've learned what your taxes are used for, and you have learned what the drivers for your taxes are. My name is Jason Pound. I'm a realtor with Jerica Pound Realty Group with Keller Williams Mullinex in Norman. We service the entire Oklahoma City metro area with hyperlocal expertise in South Oklahoma City, more in Norman. If myself or Jerica can be of service to you, do not hesitate to reach out. Peace out. Have a great life.